The world is a mirror,
It's our reflection.
We're all saints and sinners.
It's our connection. Everyone's a winner without projection.
Don't worry, be happy.
See the perfection.
The world is a mirror,
It's your reflection.
We're all saints and sinners.
It's our connection. Everyone's a winner without projection.
Don't worry, be happy.
See the perfection.
I'm seeing the perfection. I'm even speaking to people in person instead of just texting them. I'm actually enjoying rampant imperialism, international terrorism, workplace sexism, Brexit and every other ism in the lexicon. I'm loving humanity's excess of imperfection, not to mention rigged elections and sections of the press bent on deception, manufacturing consent and twisting perceptions in the 1%'s direction. Because I've finally learned my lesson. I've finally learned to see absolutely everything as a blessing. Because the sun never stops shining, not even in the darkest stormy weather. So as I watch Western civilization declining, I've never felt better. 2, 3, 4.
The world is a mirror,
It's your reflection.
We're all saints and sinners.
It's our connection. Everyone's a winner without projection.
Don't worry, be happy.
See the perfection.
The world is a mirror,
It's your reflection.
We're all saints and sinners.
It's our connection. Everyone's a winner without projection.
Don't worry, be happy.
See the perfection.
I even love Donald Trump, our very own pantomime villain Forrest Gump. Not even that silly cunt can stop this love pump from pumping out the love till I can see the unconditional all around me and shining down from up above, carried on the wings of a dove, till it's shot down by man's inhumanity to man and centuries of blood. We witness it like Noah, a month before the flood. Species extinction, Adam and Eve return to the mud. Rudderless sisters and brothers abusing our own mother and obsessively, compulsively judging one another. All because of the storyteller living in our mental cellar who says we're too this or not enough of that. He's too white, she's too black, they're too thin, I'm too fat. Our nightmare inner roommate, a cynical critic come to spoil the fun, darkening our emotional skies like a storm cloud covering up the sun. Dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun. A Beethoven's fifth of a monkey mind that's got every one of us on the run. So I suggest we take a deep breath and abide in the sweet silence of introspection. I suggest we be here, now, and see the perfection. 2, 3, 4.
The world is a mirror,
It's your reflection.
We're all saints and sinners.
It's our connection. Everyone's a winner without projection.
Don't worry, be happy.
See the perfection.
The world is a mirror,
It's your reflection.
We're all saints and sinners.
It's our connection. Everyone's a winner without projection.
Don't worry, be happy.
See the perfection.
See, life ain't nothing but a test. I don't need this. See, life ain't nothing but a test. It's a game of the worst and the best. It's a play of the cursed and the blessed. It's a dance of the more and the less. It's a dance of the sun from the east to the west. Gotta seize the day till they lay you to rest. Gotta feel your way because the mind's a pest. Got a truth to say, get it off your chest. There's a price to pay if you want the best. Every baby bird's kicked out the nest. Every baby boy's weaned off the breast. Every baby girl needs to express. Cause without the pain, we can't have the bliss. And without the loss, we can't have the gift. Unless we fall, we can't be lifted. The finite don't exist without it infinite. It's the unity of opposites, two sides of a coin that coexist. What you resist persists. There's no escaping anything you refuse to witness. Because life is a paradox and you know it. You don't need to be told of its holiness. You only live once, don't blow it. Row, row, row your boat, merrily flow with it. You gotta stop living in your head. Drop down in your belly and your heart instead. You gotta eat good food. You gotta clean your room and make your bed. Eat good food and earn your daily bread. 2, 3, 4.
World is a mirror,
It's our reflection.
We're all saints and sinners.
It's our connection. Everyone's a winner without projection.
Don't worry, be happy.
See the perfection.
The world is a mirror,
It's your reflection.
We're all saints and sinners.
It's our connection. Everyone's a winner without projection. perfection.
Don't worry, be happy.
See the perfection.
Ladies and gentlemen, Helen Yeomans and the Buddhafield Choir.